Evening, everyone. I am really excited to be bringing this webinar Zoom chat with you, and as people join in, we can open it up for discussion as we go along. But I really wanted to cover off tonight on how to get the most out of your doTERRA membership. So you've bought a kit or you've paid your $35, so you've got your membership. So really, I want to explain to you how to make the most out of that. So I've put together a bit of a, I don't know, what do you call it? A PowerPoint slide. So I'm going to talk through that, and then if we've got time at the end, there are people live online, we can answer some questions. Otherwise, I will be recording this and posting it. It is currently recording, and I'll post it online. So let me find, here we go. I'm going to do play. All right, so how to get the most out of your doTERRA membership. So this is what we're going to cover. We're going to do this short and sweet. So we're going to cover what your membership includes. We're going to talk about membership overviews and the iToby scan, how to use your oils and get to know them well. I'm going to do a little bit about the back office and what's involved in placing further orders. How to access general information about your oils, about oils in general, some of the Facebook support group options available, the loyalty rewards program, which is a massive part really of how to make the most out of your membership, a little bit about other products, hosting a class, and the business opportunity. So some of that I'm going to really whiz through, but really it's just to give you a bit of an overview. So what does your membership actually include? So for 25, basically includes 25% off for 12 months. So if you bought a kit, your wholesale membership was included in the price of the kit. Otherwise, you would have paid $35 and then picked and chose a couple of oils. So that membership lasts for 12 months from when you enrolled. And to renew it at the end of that 12 months, the next time you place an order after that 12 months, you'll get charged $25 and you'll get sent a free peppermint oil. So it doesn't auto-renew. It will only renew after you've, with your next order at the end of that 12 months. But the biggest thing that the wholesale membership does is gives you access to wholesale prices, which is exactly the same price that I pay too. It gives you your own back office to make reordering really easy. So you would have your doTERRA membership and password that was sent in an email to you when you enrolled. So all you do is follow the prompts on that to enroll. I'm going to talk a little bit about that too, but you have your own back office. I mean, that's it's like your own online shopping really, so that you can go on whenever you want to order something new, and just order it straight from your own computer and get it delivered to your door. You have access to join the loyalty rewards program, which is fabulous. I'm going to talk about that, but it doesn't cost you any extra to do that. It gives you the ability to earn income. If you're a wellness advocate, which most people are, then it gives you that ability to earn income if you wish to, without any, you don't need to do any more other than be involved in the loyalty rewards program, which we'll talk about, but there's no extra kits, there's no extra buy-in, and you don't ever have to do that too. So, and it certainly gives you access to support and education through my team and the broader doTERRA community, and that's a large part. There's a lot of value in that. So a membership overview, sometimes I've also called this a wellness consult. Decided to make it called a membership overview now because there's probably a bit more detail of what we're going through tonight, and it's a one-on-one. So it's my opportunity to talk to you one-on-one, preferably in person if we live nearby, but if we don't, can certainly be done via Zoom, like a chat like this, or over the phone. It's an opportunity once you've got your oils to have another chat about how to use them, because in the initial classes it's easy to get overwhelmed and you forget what's going on then, and that's fine. I will always help you log into your account and give you a bit of a personal back office tour, answer your questions, and if I'm there in person, I'm very happy to do an iToby scan. Now, I didn't bring my iToby into my office, but you probably have seen the odd post about it. It's a little handheld device that measures frequencies in your body and matches them to frequencies of oils that your body is responding strongly to. So it can be a pretty handy little thing. So if you would like to book in for a membership overview, just flick me a private message, send me a text or phone call or email, however you usually communicate with me, and I'd love to organise that. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how much we chat, but it's all about you and helping you personally get the most out of your account. So that's included. Now, the other thing that's included in your membership, well, really is part of my team, and this is really the support and education, is information about your essential oils. So you'll know that within the Facebook group there's lots of discussion, and I'll post bits and pieces here and there, I guess ad hoc as I come across things or I'm learning about things or using them. But recently, a lot of you participated in our first oil camp, and so, which has been fantastic. And so thank you for those that did, and particularly those who really actively participated. But if you didn't, or you kind of it all was a bit too much, it wasn't the right time, the idea is that we're going to be running oil camp on a very regular basis, hopefully monthly, or at the most, or at the least probably every second month. And it's a focus on the top 10 oils, the oils in the Home Essentials kit. So whether you've got them or not doesn't really matter. If you've got them, you'll be able to do a few more of the DIYs. But if you don't have them all, that's completely fine. You'll get to learn about the ones and see ones that you might want to use. But Oil Camp is going to be the key education that I offer within this team to start with, and we'll look at other options down the track. But really excited about Oil Camp, and it's got me really excited about those top 10 oils too. All right, now the back office tour, I'm not going to actually go through that right now. I have done a video on this, and if you look into Annabelle Bateman YouTube, if you can't find it, let me know. There is a link in the files section of the Annabelle's Awesome Oily Team Facebook group as well. And there I really walk you through how to log in, then how to understand the back office, how to read the things in your dashboard, how to place an order, how to set up an LRP. So I find it easiest to log into my account on the computer, but I'm at home and I have access to my computer a lot. But if all you're really wanting to do is place an order or your loyalty rewards or edit that, you can certainly fairly easily do that through the doTERRA app. So I think it costs about $2.50 to download the doTERRA app. It's not as user-friendly if you're wanting to, if you're building the business and looking at teams and things like that, but certainly just for your regular ordering, the app is really handy. So if you're not sure how to log in, you've never done it, check out the YouTube video first, and if you're still not sure or have any troubles, please feel free to message and ask me. I'd rather help you than you just to kind of flounder and think it's all too difficult. Alrighty, where to find information in general about essential oils. So one of the things that's really lovely when you start getting into essential oils is just learning about new and different ones. And so one of the ways you can learn about essential oils is obviously on the doTERRA.com website. So that's the main website. For those of you that have just done Oil Camp, you should be fairly familiar with that now and having seen quite a few of the videos that are linked to on there. But if you're not and you haven't, just go to doTERRA.com and have a play around. You can read a bit of information about every oil and every product. There's information there about how the oils are sourced, about the science behind them. There's little magazine articles. There's a whole lot of things. You might find information in emails I send you. I've been a bit slack lately with sending emails, but keep an eye out, whitelist me so it doesn't end up in spam or promotions. That'd be really helpful. Get a resource book. Now, there is the Modern Essentials book or the Essential Life, which is the one that I did buy in bulk at the end of last year. I've still got a couple of those left, so if anyone's after one, I think they're $35 plus postage. The Essential Life is quite a beautiful book. I found I've used it a lot, actually. It sort of lives in my kitchen. Charlie just broke another bone, so I was looking up broken bone, found a recipe for that. So there's a whole lot. Like, it's really useful. Because doTERRA can't be diagnosing, treating, prescribing, you've got to read between the lines a bit on the doTERRA website as to what the different products can do. But when you move outside of doTERRA and outside of that sales process, there's more freedom to talk about the essential oils and what they do. So Modern Essentials and the Essential Life is great. Modern Essentials also do a fabulous app it's about $10 or $11. It's really, really, really handy. So I highly recommend that too. Josh Axe and Eric Zed are excellent. They talk a lot about essential oils, so they'd be great people to follow or look up as well. And there are various Facebook groups. I think I've got a slide for a number of, here we go. What do we know? Occasionally I can remember what I've put together. So Facebook support, there's obviously Annabelle's awesome oily team that you're all part of. Or if you're not part of it and you're, you've been invited by someone else that's enrolled you, that's in my team, you're very welcome to join my team, my team group. So just search for Annabelle's Awesome Oily Team. There's also Inspiring Wellness with Essential Oils, which is my public essential oils group. It's probably a bit of it more of an extension of what Annabelle cooks. I tend to put information there that's interesting to people who are still inquiring about essential oils, and it's probably a little bit more marketing too. So if you had to pick one, pick the Oily Team one. Healthy Wealthy, which I've actually spelt wrong there. It's actually wealth as in W-E-L-L-T-H-Y. So that's my direct upline, Tess and Craig Godfrey. That's their essential oil group. They've got well over 1,000 people in their group. So that could be a great one to be a part of because you're just drawing from information from a broader range of people. And then there's one called Pray, Love and Oil Up. So if you're kind of more into that sort of Christian faith and want some of that. It's not a very active group, to be honest, at the moment, but there is that available as well. And there are other, you can overload, to be honest, with Facebook support, but there are larger groups like Jessie Reimers, who's the head of our tree. If you want to join those, just ask me and I will introduce you into those groups. Now, loyalty rewards program is probably a big key to getting the best value out of your wholesale account. Like I said before, it doesn't cost you any extra. It is a genuine loyalty rewards program. You actually do, end up with quite a lot of product credits that you can use to get free product. And the longer you stay in the program, the more points that you get back. Now, what I haven't put on this slide is when you first start out with loyalty rewards, you need, really for your first order, needs to be over 50 PV. That way you're going to trigger getting 10% back of whatever you've ordered in points. And then after 3 months, it goes up to 15%, then 20, 25, all the way up to 30%. So after you've been doing the loyalty rewards program for 12 months, you get 30% back. So for every 100 points you spend, you get 30 back. Plus you get your shipping, whatever you spend in shipping, back in points too if you're in Australia. So that's, adds up actually. And really within a month or two, you can be getting free oils. So highly recommend the loyalty rewards program. It is a monthly order. If you order in the first half of the month, like from the 2nd to the 15th, and you happen to order over 125 points, you'll get the free product of the month. So that varies each month, and some months it might be something you're really keen for and you're already wanting to order quite a few things anyway. And, you know, if you don't want to that month, that's completely fine too. So the thing with the Loyalty Rewards program is whilst you are ordering monthly, the amount that you order can vary quite dramatically. So there are months where you might order quite a lot, and there's months where you don't want to order much at all. But in order to just keep it going and to keep your points and to keep the percentage that you build up, it's better to order one thing, like even if it's a toothpaste or a lip balm or something quite small, just to keep it ticking over. But at any point, if the Loyalty Rewards program is not working for you anymore, then all you need to do is contact customer service and they will happily cancel it for you. You do have to contact customer service to cancel, purely because they'll just want to check that either you've spent any points that you've accrued or that you know you're going to lose them, but they'll never try to convince you to stay if that's not what you wanted to do. So there's certainly no pressure. But yeah, it's not like, you know, it's really not like your, you know, flybys or everyday rewards, which you sort of seem to have to spend thousands to get $5 back. You know, it's a pretty genuine reward. So highly recommend it. You can, and I think when I'm going to explain in a little bit some of the other products, so it's not just about, you might think, oh, I've got all the oils I need. Well, there are a lot of other fabulous products that doTERRA do that can be included in the Loyalty Rewards program, just to kind of keep that ticking over for you. What have we got here? Get to know your products. So a way to make the most out of your membership is to actually get to know all of the different products that doTERRA has on offer, or at least be aware of what we sell. That's not just oils. So even if you don't use them all, that's fine, but just be aware of what there is. So, you know, we do sell a variety of supplements, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Many of the supplements are available through the US warehouse, but we do have the key supplements through Australia. So we can buy the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is doTERRA's top-selling product, and we can also buy DDR Prime, which is a fabulous cellular health supplement as well. There's a wide range of skincare. So there's skincare like the HD Clear range for teenage and for more troubled sort of skin. There's also the Virage skincare, which is lovely for more mature skin. And there's the Essential, I think it's called the Essential Collection or Essential Skincare range. So there are quite a few different options. There's a spa range now, you know, that includes like your body butter, which is incredible. It's so lovely, the body butter. I love that. It's got frankincense and grapefruit in it, and it's, you know, it's even often enough just to stop my restless legs at the end of the night. So that, and moisturize my pretty dry skin. There's body scrub, there's a mud mask, there's soap, there's heaps of different things. Anyway, there's cleaning products as well. So a lot in the On Guard range. There's laundry liquid, there's a cleaning concentrate, there's pumping hand wash. And then there's all the personal care items, so shampoo and conditioner. There's a root to tip serum, which is really lovely. I need to actually get a new one of those. And there's toothpaste and lip balms and things like that. So on top of all the oils, there are a number of other essential oil-based products that work as lovely gifts, or, you know, they're just nice things for if you're not really wanting to order an oil, but you really need some new skincare, some fabulous valued skincare as well. So here we go. Here are some of the ideas of things that you could put in your Loyalty Rewards order that aren't just oils. So you've got up here your lifelong, oh, I think my mouse has decided to stop working, but you know that you've got the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So that's cellular health, it's omega fatty acids, it's essential vitamins and minerals, all really, really top quality. So and it's designed around a month's supply, but you cannot stretch it out by just starting off with a half a dose or sharing it with your hubby or, you know, family members. I've got Lee and Alex and I. Alex is my 14-year-old, will take it to varying strengths. What else have we got on here? The Intune and the peppermint beadlets, they're just some different ideas. The peppermint beadlets are like little teeny tiny I don't even know, like beadlets, that you can either burst in your mouth for a bit of fresh breath, or you can swallow them for a bit of gut support. They also come in an on guard beadlet as well. There's the different ice blue rubs. There's the emotional aromatherapy kit. There's the Virage skincare. That was the skincare that I was just talking about. Yeah, so there's a few different ideas there. So that's so that's all the different products, I suppose. And really just going back to that, to get your best value out of your membership, it's worth at least trying some of these other products. Like, people spend hundreds of dollars on their skincare, but that Virage skincare collection is $100 for, and you get the cleanser, toner, serum, and moisturizer. It's definitely the best value to buy it as a kit. Because the serum on its own is $97, so really, or something like that. So for $100 you get the whole kit. It's pretty incredible. So just give something different a go. So I just want to talk about other ways to get the most out of your wholesale account, and one of them is to host a class. So we're talking here about really just sharing the oils with your friends. It's so easy to host a class. Or literally all you have to do is invite some friends, put on the kettle, and if you want to make a snack, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. And seriously, that really is all that you have to do. I will come and do absolutely the rest. I will bring anything you need, like all the paperwork, all my oils. So the benefit of hosting an essential oil class, there are a couple of benefits to you in terms of you getting the most out of your membership. One is you get to listen to the class again, and I can guarantee no one remembers everything from the first class. So you get a bit of a refresher. You get the opportunity for your friends or family just to hear about the essential oils, because no doubt you probably will have told them about it anyway. And you get to enroll anybody that you invite. Now, that doesn't mean you're doing the business. It doesn't mean anything like that. It just means that you are eligible to earn that little bit of like 20% commission of anything they buy that you can then contribute. You can then use to cover the cost of your next essential oil order. So it's really as simple as that. Obviously, at the moment, I'm doing Diamond Club, which is, I've asked a lot of you if you'll hold essential oil classes, and you are, and I've got lots planned coming up, so that is fantastic. But if you would like to host an essential oil class and grab a couple of friends together, we're talking 3 or 4 friends. We're not talking, you don't need groups of 10 or 20. Sometimes you've got to ask, at least double the number, because people cancel at the last minute, or not everyone that you ask, it'll be for them. But classes with, that sort of 4 to 6 are really lovely size classes. So make it a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon or any time, really. Midweek morning tea if you're around during the day. Midweek during the, there's so many options. But that's just a lovely way to share your growing love of the oils with some of your friends. So that's the other option. Most people, I should say 85% of people with doTERRA accounts only use it for their own personal benefit, and that's completely fine. It's probably within that, there's a number that will host classes. There's only a much smaller number that are ever interested in doing, in supplementing the income or completely replacing the income. So you're probably like the majority and just want to use it for the benefit of your own family. But hosting a class can be fabulous, and if you want to do that, please send me a message, because I would love to. And it doesn't really matter where you are. I can fly to you and come and do a class, because Diamond Club enables me to do that. So there we go. I'm actually not going to go into how the business side of it works now in this video, but just so you know that when you have your own wholesale account, you have access to earning income with doTERRA if you wish to. So it's a pretty simple way it works. I'm happy to explain that to anybody. There's certainly lots of information publicly available about that. So yeah, if you think that's for you, just let me know. I'm more than happy to help you, and there's lots of training for that as well. So there we have it, how to make the most of your doTERRA account. You know, the biggest way that you can make the best way you can make the most out of your account is just to have fun and use your oils. Please don't let them sit on your shelf and do nothing. Just crack them open, pick one new one for tomorrow that you want to do, or even to, you know, right now when you're listening to it, go grab something that you're just intuitively drawn to, have a smell, rub some on your feet if you want to, and just enjoy your oils. And if in doubt, if you don't know what to use, then grab your frankincense and pull that one out. So there we go. I'm going to stop that, pause that share, and come back to the main screen. If anyone has any questions, you're very welcome to ask them now. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off. I will post this recording in the group, and if you've got questions when you've been watching it after, if you've got questions not live, then please just pop them in the comments, or send me a message. More than happy to help you get the most out of your doTERRA account. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. Hold on. I'm just going to stop this.